It's that time of year when the days are getting chillier and shorter, and I'm craving all of the cozy comfort food and wanting to add cozy, warm, welcoming touches around my house. Hey everyone, it's Melissa from the blog hymnsandhome.com, and today I hope you'll join me as I put a few fall touches around my home, do a few little DIY projects, and make the coziest beef stew, the cutest and easiest little loaf of bread shaped like a pumpkin, and it's not sourdough by the way, and finish it off with some delicious, chewy pumpkin chocolate chip cookies for dessert. One of my favorite ways to add coziness in our house is by changing out the linens. I found these 100% cotton flannel sheets the other day at Costco, and I've been so thankful for them the past few nights as the temperature has dropped. Our bedroom is the coldest room in the house. It has 3 exterior walls, so it catches all of the cold wind that comes up the hill. If you have trouble getting your pillowcases on an extra fluffy pillow, you can try this little trick. I like to turn it inside out and then stick my arms into the pillowcase, grab the end of the pillow, and then just work it up. It's a really simple and frustration-free way to make sure you get that pillow all the way down into the corners of your pillowcase. I had been wanting to change out the throw pillows on our bed for a while, and I finally found the perfect fabrics at the thrift store a few weeks ago. I found this beautiful blue and white toile curtain at the thrift store for only $3, and since it's 100% cotton, I think it must have been shrunk in the wash. I also found a plaid dress at the thrift store, and it's a long story about why that didn't work out as a dress, but it ended up making the perfect fabric for ruffles for my pillows. You can find the full tutorial on how to make a ruffled pillow cover over on my blog, and I've linked it below. It was really very simple. I am no pro at sewing. I just know the basics, but if you can cut a relatively straight line and you can sew a relatively straight line, I know that you also can do this project. Ever since I took down the bird prints and frames above our bed in order to make the kids' silhouette pictures in the family room, I have been looking for something else to hang over our bed. I had this white frame hanging around the house for years. I actually have 2 of them. I got them at Michael's quite a few years ago on sale, not really knowing what I was going to do with them. I've almost donated them several times, but I kept hanging on to them because I liked them so much. And I decided to do a little project. I wanted something that I could change out seasonally. So I decided to back this frame with some cardboard, but sandwich some pretty fabric in between as a nice backdrop. I found this blue and white pillowcase also at the thrift store. I think you'll find that many things in my home are from the thrift store. I cut out a piece and I sandwiched it between the frame and some cardboard and used my spring-loaded stapler to secure it around the back of the frame. I made sure to secure it on one side and then pull it taut as I went around the frame so that it didn't have any sagginess or wrinkles. I attached a sawtooth picture hanger to the back. And then I looped some seasonal ribbon up through the sawtooth hanger and around to the front and put this little wreath I made out of 2 little mini garlands. I just twined them one around the other to make a very small wreath, and then I tied it with a bow. And this will be something I can easily change out from season to season. It always amazes me what unique and special pieces you can find at thrift stores and antique stores to make your home beautiful and very customized to your style. I found this gorgeous state flower quilt. It has 48 states because it was made back in 1955, and it is so beautifully and lovingly embroidered with all of the state flowers. I was so excited to find it, and I couldn't believe I got it for only $25. Vintage and antique quilts are one of those things that add a lot of coziness and character to a home. If you're on a tight budget, you might want to look for baby quilts or child-size quilts. Sometimes you can find littler quilts that aren't overtly babyish or childish. That's a great way to get the quilt look at a fraction of the price that you would normally pay for a larger quilt. This past week, we also started work on a really exciting project for me. For my birthday this past summer, my husband promised that we could redo the entryway like I've been wanting to for quite a while. And so this past week, he got off of work and he made an accent wall just like I had wanted, painted it, and then I was able to add the wallpaper that I had been wanting to add. It's been a really fun and exciting project for me. To me, colder weather always comes along with comfort food, especially soups and stews, breads and baked goods. You can find my recipe for this cozy beef stew linked below. It's over on my blog. You can find the printable recipe. The easy bread recipe is also in the same blog post. I hope that you were inspired to add some cozy fall touches around your home this season. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to subscribe for more cottage living, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.